Let go of the winter blues and give your hair a little TLC as warmer weather is in the forecast. Here to share how to care for our hair is hairstylist Sierra Miller. We love when you're here.
Yeah, me too. I'm so glad I'm here.
Oh, I just love your expertise, your tips and tricks, whether we're talking makeup or hair. This is the time of year where we're coming out of staticky, dry, winter, gross hair.
Yes, absolutely. It's so dry here. And our hair really feels it. Everything's feeling it right now. And this is the never-ending winter, it seems.
I love, tell me about it. It's just not letting up.
No.
So what can we start to do to prepare our hair for that spring weather?
So there's a couple of things you can do. Always start out, get a good haircut. We're coming out of winter. Our hair's really dry. Just get those dead ends off. Start fresh. You know, spring is the time to be fresh and everything. So a good haircut, really great. And then doing stuff to protect your hair against fabric damage. So silk pillowcase, amazing. So good for your hair, so good for your skin too. Beanies that are silk lined, so amazing. And then you need to add the moisture back in. That's gonna be the biggest thing, is adding that moisture back into your hair. Hair masks, oils. I love this Olaplex one. It's like an intense moisture mask, and it really, really helps bring that moisture back to your hair.
Oh, I love all of the products that you've mentioned. We're gonna dive into each. Okay, so let's start with the hair mask. I've never used one before. How does it work? Do you do this in the shower, out of the shower?
There's a couple different ones you can use. This one is a rinse out. There are leave-in ones. But yeah, just use it in the shower, leave it in for 10 minutes. Oil treatments are amazing too. While you're working out, you can put some in your hair, leave it in for a few hours, leave it in overnight. That'll really help out.
And how often are we doing a hair mask?
I would say every 1 to 2 weeks, especially during the winter, is really helpful to do.
And Olaplex, such a great brand.
It is, yes, I love it.
Tried
it's really
true.
Great.
I do like the hair oil, and when I've used that in the past, I'll do a couple drops.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
I'll do just the ends.
Yep,
maybe
just leave it on your ends, and then you're not going to be really greasing your roots. Our roots do not need it as much as our ends. Mid to ends, that's where you really want to focus the oil if you're going to be using oil.
And I do feel like a little oil goes a long way.
Absolutely,
It'll
yes.
last.
Yes. Oh yeah, you don't need as much as you think. Wipe your hands after, and then your roots won't get greasy if you touch your hair. But yeah, just a little bit will really make a difference if you're using it every day.
Do you have a brand that you love?
Moroccan oil is really great. Olaplex has a great oil. I'm actually coming out with my own in a few months, so you can watch out for that on my social media.
Yes. When you've got it.
Absolutely.
Okay, you had mentioned the silk lined beanies.
Yes.
I remember you telling me that you were creating these. I had never heard of such a thing, and it just makes so much sense.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because you pull off the beanie. I wear a beanie all year round on the weekends after work, and it's staticky underneath.
Absolutely.
But this silk, talk about the difference.
So the silk, it's kind of the same thing as a silk pillowcase. Your hair is not going to stick to it as much. It's going to kind of glide off of it. So when you take it off, it's not rubbing against this kind of cotton material, causing breakage, causing damage, and it just makes those flyaways better. It's not going to absorb the oil from your hair as much, so your hair is not going to be as greasy when you take it off. There's just so many benefits to it. It's amazing.
Oh, and that's the thing. You go in somewhere, you're too hot, you take it off,
your beanie
and you've
off,
got the flyaways.
Yeah, totally.
But this is just foolproof.
It's awesome. It's
and you
amazing.
have different colors.
Yeah, so many different colors. To choose from: black, pink, red.
I need a few.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, back to the silk pillowcase. So I feel like this is something that we hear, right? This has gone on for a long time. Moms, grandmas, everyone swears by it.
Use a silk pillowcase.
There's a good reason why.
Yes, they're really great. They don't absorb as much oil as a regular pillowcase, so that's going to keep the moisture in your hair, which what we're trying to do in the winter, keep that moisture in your hair. So that's really great for that. Your hair glides on it, so it's not going to be as crazy in the morning, cause as many tangles, knots, things like that. And then it's also just going to help with breakage and damage, keeping your curls looking better too. If you want to wake up and have your curls refreshed, it'll help with that.
I've heard that too. So save yourself some time in the morning with the curls. And again, you had mentioned skin.
Yes, it's so good for your skin. If you have acne, are prone to breakouts, wrinkles, fine lines, this is really great for that too.
Well, we need all the things. And then of course, just a little clip. I use these all the time.
They're amazing.
Washing things, running errands.
Yep, love
and they
the
look
clips.
cute. Yeah.
So cute. Yeah,
get
style them. Absolutely.
Fun, bedazzled ones. All right, Sierra, where do we find you if we need some hair care with you? We need our makeup done.
Yes, Instagram at Sierra's Beauties. You can email me, sierrasbeauties@gmail.com, and just mention GTU, and we'll give you a little discount too.
Oh, I love it. $10 off for that scalp treatment. Okay, we love it when you're here.
Oh, thank you.
So
I love
good
being
to
here.
see you.
Thank you.